Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Romario, one of the heroes of 1994, and he leads yellow.
Yeah, and if memory serves me right, Peter, he came into the tournament on the back of a phenomenal season, at least personally. 30 league goals, 32 across all competitions.
Of course, with numbers like that, no surprise he was a champion domestically, and he proved to be the decisive man in so many games. The last of his 5 goals in that tournament took Brazil to the final.
And yeah, very impressive in that Brazil team, which was more pragmatic, really. Now, that game was also very tight. Sweden down to 10 men, but holding out.
And it was down to the main man to settle it. Fullet. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? The ball has bounced loose now. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! Goal! International! And it's Internacional who take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Corinthians are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now that's a fine challenge. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Stoichkov. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Puskás. Puskás. Oh, good shot at goal! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Corinthians grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. And he's in, and the shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. David Villa! David Villa! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Neymar. Now it's Pelé. Looking to play him. It's Pelé! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vieira. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that Romario! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Bergomi. Cannavaro. Stoichkov does well to get it back. He has found the way through. Now a chance for a shot! Goal! International! And they get themselves in front! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Stoichkov. And it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! Now, and it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos todos dar os parabéns ao nosso aniversariante de hoje. Teremos uma substituição.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. International have the chance to go the other way. Maradona. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is... Can he finish? And he has kicked it out somehow.
Puskas clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2, then. And now they can spring out of defence. Passing is crisp and sharp. He might be in here. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Romario. Maradona. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar. And now the breakaway. Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Maradona chasing after it. And that's a good ball. Internacional can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. That is a superb rearguard action. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who tries a shot! Not the most convincing of passes. Messi. Puskás takes control of it and he's on the move. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Vieira running with the ball. It's run loose here. And that pass just didn't quite work. That'll be a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 18, Neymar. Camisa 30, camisa 10, camisa 4.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
99. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Oh, red,
9,
nice interception.
camisa 20, camisa 11.
Nice sequence of passes.
Camisa 7, camisa 12, substituição.
Conte, he steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Van Basten. No way through, so back it comes. Maradona, and that's gone loose. Griezmann, and that could well leave a mark. No foul, says the referee. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Brilliantly cut out. It's a pretty loose pass. And they've got a throw. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Back to within one! Interesting! And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bergomi. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Internacional have their second corner now. Ronaldinho.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Mbappé.
acréscimo.
And it's Van Basten. And this is Griezmann. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Camisa 7.
All square again into the... And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.